but this is a little bit of a crazy one. So I did a little bit of digging into the previous randomizer streams, and I did realize, oh, I literally did the exact same title and thumbnail. Well, in the sense that it was just Caliban, and I was like, am I even going to use Caliban's abilities? And I've done that twice in the span of like maybe 2 weeks. Like I did it once 1 week and then maybe again this week. So I hate to say it, chat. The broken record allegations, they're pretty bad. But what I also looked up is making sure that I can start a stream with every weapon. So this is dual Coda Torxica with Yareli. So pretty savage, pretty easy to use. But yeah, I've got one more thing to plug in and then we should be all good to go. So I gotta say it, man. Welcome in, everybody. This one's a little bit criminal. I'm gonna send out the announcement. Dude, I mean, Yareli's obvious buff, you know, it's in the title and thumbnail. You guys should all know it. It is the, it's the 200% crit chance. I think it is just like modded crit chance, so it's just added on top of creeping bullseye. So, I think that's how it works. I mean, I could look it up. We could look into that, but let's see. Yeah, it really gains 200% critical chance for secondary weapons. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting guaranteed red crits. Or like, I don't think I'm getting guaranteed orange into red crits. I think I'm... Anyway, we'll see. I guess I'll test it live and verify my answer without doing any research. So, yeah, I mean, the Yareli build, what do you really say? I mean, I like Marulina. Like, it's decent survivability. I really wish it was like Nezha. Nezha's warding halo works so much better than this. Because, like, the warding halo will, like, multiply the damage. But the Marulina, it just, yeah, whatever damage you take, it just adds on top. So you just get this, like, oh, it's so... Oh, my God, man. I'm using Loyal Marulina so I can actually like run around properly. Like I really don't want to be on a K drive all the time. I hate to say it. But yeah, we gotta click some stuff. But the Yareli build, honestly, for me mostly is just like you have bubbles that have an insanely high base damage vulnerability multiplier. Like I think, what is it at 100%? Oh, this is 115. Yeah, whatever. At 115, yeah. So I guess it's like 200% damage vulnerability. So that's very criminal. But I'm set up here. I've got everything pulled in. We ran 4 Tridolons in the night cycle. Me, Tatsu, and Bahan, yeah. Oh, I see you. I carried, but Tatsu kept lures alive. Yup, that's clutch, dude. What is it? The Hydra list? Question: what Warframe will be primed? I think Yareli is coming up soon. And then it might be, is it like Caliban or something? I don't know the exact order, but we had Lavo, so I think it's Yareli and then... Oh, that's an interesting one. But I think I'm totally set up. Yep, all good to go. And yeah, you can see it. This is just a shit ton of survivability, because it's like, yeah, the Marulina kind of blows sometimes. Just sometimes. Like, it gets popped real easily, and then you have to keep popping it over and over, and it just gets, ugh. But it works pretty well if you can manage it. It's just like when you can't manage it, yeah, that's a lot of stuff in this game. But yeah, I love the bubbles. I have a reduced duration on Aquablades and it's still 32 seconds. Oh my God, the TikTok chat is working. Can you rate my Kome fashion? Yeah, yeah. My username is above my head if you want to send me a friend request. Yareli is the next prime, supposedly. I think it should be. Oh, that's sick. Oh, look at that. The multi-stream chat is actually like working flawlessly. So shout out to You Just Mad for saying Yareli is the next prime. Yeah, I think that's right. And that was still Viscera who was asking about the Kome fashion. Yeah, we can totally show that off.
Assassin.
Interesting. Shout out Infamous for following over on TikTok. Yeah, but it doesn't. But the multi-stream only shows the chats. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not on right now, but I can give my user. Yeah, there you go. Nice and easy. Viscera Divine. All caps. That's fucking sick. That's sick. Excuse the language, but I should be, yeah, I'm 5 minutes in, but yeah, I wanted to mainly show off the Yareli fashion, or excuse me, the Yareli build. It's super survivable. Just spam bubbles. That's it. Like, I have Breach Surge in there. I mean, the Breach Surge setup is pretty, you know, I'm using it one as a blind and a radiation proc, but it's, you know, it's given some, a given username does not exist. Did I spell it wrong? Yeah, that should be right. Well, I guess there's your answer, chat. Anyway, I guess that, yeah, dude, like, I was trying to pick, you know, Breach Surge is this ability that I use. No, oh, no, Where? Viscera. Divine. Oh, there you go. Okay, I see. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I guess that pretty much, I don't know, man. Like, the bubbles is it. I'm just spamming bubbles most of the time. That much damage vulnerability, you can still get the bubble effect even if you're not lifting them. That's the thing that is also important, is you just keep spamming it. That's kind of it. So, yeah, man, I guess I'm a bubble spammer a little bit, but that's just because I tried to use the 4. Like, the 4 is like an okay grouping ability, but I don't know. I just couldn't manage it. So, now we're rocking just pure like survivability and spam, just so I can run around with my pistol and just have some fun. So, yeah, I guess that covers it. It's a pretty basic build, but let's do Coda Torxica. Oh wait, here we go. Let's do this. Let's try it one more time. All right. That should be it. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Easy clap. Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Unfortunate. But we saved it. And then we do Coda Torxica. Only 7 minutes in. Yeah, this one, I have started to use Magnetic Might quite a bit now. You didn't rate? Oh, I have to look? Yeah, hang on one sec. Appreciate the. Can I go to your wait. I can go to pending, and then I can go to profile. Yes, okay. Appreciate it. Thank you. Holy shit. This is the classic. I love this. I love this colorway on Kome. Hey, good to see a Kome player. But yeah, I always forget that like, yeah, I guess that is the thing. Whatever frame you have equipped, is that it? So you can just, if you love Kome, shout out Z24 for following over on TikTok. Appreciate it. MR5 on Warframe. How did you get Wisp Prime Blueprint? How do you get Wisp Prime Blueprint? I think Wisp Prime is vaulted. Do I have a tab for the vault? I'm not sure if Wisp Prime is vaulted. Here, let me see if I can look this up. Vault. Prime Vault. Not yet vaulted. Okay, let's see. No, Wisp is still available. So yeah, you can still not yet vaulted. There you go. So so if you want to get Wisp parts, you're gonna farm. You could do either disruption missions, or you could farm. There's like a void capture, but then there's also the. What is your main? Mine is Kome. Main is too hard of a question. The whole point is I don't main anybody, but my favorite is Mesa. The one that I just love, but Mesa is still just in the randomizer. So I use Mesa as much as any other prime frame. So, yeah, Coda Torxica, excuse me, I kind of waffled a little bit, but, yeah, it's just secondary encumber with blast damage. That's it. I use it on other full autos. It just has enough damage and has high enough crit stats that, like, if I'm getting the crazy combo of, you know, Yareli passive buff and also Arcane Avenger, then, yeah, my guns, especially these guys, are gonna really feel it. So I did get a 60%. I landed it. So, you know, I once again, like, just Prime T to charge just existing is, like, very powerful nonetheless. It just increases the bullet damage. So that's kind of it. Basic customization looks awesome. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think a lot of my frames just end up being like basic colors that, you know, I love the Valentine's palette. I love the beach palette. The beach palette has some like really white like blues and some really blue whites. It's a weird way to say that, but yeah, the beach colorway, Valentine's colorway, I'm pretty sure you can get those for free. Does Arcane give you more damage buff? Yeah. So Arcane Avenger gives you 45% additive crit. So Arcane Avenger is just, so you know, the Yareli number should just be a mod, so you know it'll give me, I don't know how much, I could do the math on how much more that is, but then whatever, let's say it's like, let's say you end up with 110% crit chance after the Yareli buff. So then Arcane Avenger is just going to add 45 after that, and then that's the new number. So it's like a, you know, I'm going to do a tier list, and it's going to be the double crit buff. It's going to be the double crit tier list, because there's quite a few now where, you know, if you're spamming Arcane Avenger, that you can kind of make it work. So I think we're chill. Yeah, it shoots these spores. There's a weird like bug where it'll like bounce them in the air. It's super strange, but yeah, the cold status is obviously gonna give you more crit damage. It's gonna also give you damage vulnerability when you do the cold spores. So yeah, I mean, I will say, you know, I mentioned it, but the cold valence and prime heated charge doesn't increase the damage of the blast AoE. So that's only getting buffed from Hornet Strike and Galvanized Shot and like crit stats and all that stuff. So still doing quite a bit of damage is kind of all I can say. So we'll talk about, I guess I should do Mire next, because this is the one that I'm probably going to be spamming more. Mire is a very interesting one. The slam attack is only toxin damage. So if you put on gas, then you just have gas. It's just gas fluence and toxin. Thanks for playing. Yeah, game is confusing. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, sometimes I glaze through them, but I absolutely, like, you just call it out and I can slow it down a little bit, because you know they end up being very familiar on my builds, and I yap too much about all of them. But yeah, I mean, you'll notice Seismic Wave and Prime Pressure Point. So this is not any crit stats, but I don't think it's really necessary. It's a goofy weapon. So I should also mention Galvanized Reflex. This guy is giving you 80 initial combo, which is a 5 times multiplier, but that is 4 stacks of Weeping Wound. So that's 160% status chance. And then Elementalist is not only giving you status damage, but also giving you 120% status chance. So quite a bit of status buff. You are maybe overloading a little bit, but you know, this guy had low enough crit stats where I was like, I might as well just like max it out and go a little bit crazy. So that's a basic setup that I have on like a lot of, this is just a slam fluence. I just double jump and then I just bonk everything. So yeah, slam build, absolutely. Yeah, the heavy slam, yeah, instead of the heavy slam being blast damage, it's all toxin damage. So it's like it's like the most unique heavy slam weapon in the game. What is your Coda Torxica build? Yeah, I can show you that. Here, let me get through Sporothrix real quick, just to close out the build, so I can put that in there. But okay, this is just a shit ton of damage, and it's a status damage build. So I'm not buffing my status chance anymore. This is just where I'm at. So we got a pretty decent ratio. The bullet is the main damage output. You know, the AoE is mostly just there to proc some viral, but I gotta tell you, volatile variant, that shit's crazy, man. That's a lot of free viral. That's you know, you get some, I don't care about the damage status effects, but they're mostly there just because, yeah, you dome somebody with the bullet with gun condition overload, that's it. You're mostly there for just like nuking somebody right in the fucking face if they actually need to die. And then you know, Primary Merciless is giving you a little bit of a reload speed buff, but it's mostly just something that I slap on everything. You could easily do Deadhead, but I took off Crux is the reason. Is Crux gives you like a little bit of ammo efficiency, but I did just take reload speed just to kind of, you know, it's like uptime basically. You want to just be shooting more often, and you don't want to be stuck in reload animations even a little bit, although it's only 30%. So that's the thing, is like very like Amar usability centric. Well, let's do Coda Torxica. Real quick, this is an easy one. This is just any changes from other builds. No, this should be just like a normal glaive build. I've got Amalgam Morgan Shatter. That's the only thing speeding it up. But it's all I need. Like, I started to slow down a little bit. You know, when I didn't have the double speed buff, But this is just proccing blast and influence. So you've got viral, blast, and electricity, and with 100% status chance and the 120% buff from status chance. Obviously, we're getting, you know, 120. We're getting 180. We're getting already a lot of status chance. So, you know, I feel like you'll get to like maybe 120, maybe 130 in terms of like final status after Galvanized Elementalist. That's a rough estimation, but yeah, this guy's a little bit goofy. This guy's kind of in a different category. I'm excited for him to just be the same level as everything else, because I'm just gonna do nothing but spam that shit. But wait, when did Coda Mire change? That's fine, I'll still use Coda Mire. I had no idea that Coda Mire changed, but I guess that was a little bit of a spoiler. Why can't we use all 3 weapons on the skateboard? I don't like that. I guess animations is like all you can say sometimes. Is like it would take a shit ton of work to make that work. Is, I don't know, man. I do think that doing the whole like pistol buff on the skateboard thing is like, I mean, it's cool. You can use the pistol. I mean, it's like a restricting your guns because of whatever thing you're on. But anyway, I think we're all set up. I think we talked about everything. I have to actually play Warframe. What time is it? 7:16. Okay, I'm on pace. Yeah, generally the first build, not too terrible, but yeah, I guess that's it. That's set up. Let's get going. There's a leak about ghoul weapons and Vahek asking for help from us. Oh, that's sick. Like the UI cosmetic. I think I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about like changing the color of the UI and stuff? That's all. Where is that? That is in customize UI. I think if I go to interface and then UI theme, I have like I have the Zephyr Harrier. So I got a deluxe bundle. You know, generally all the fashion stuff, it costs platinum, or you can get like Tenogen skins, which just cost money. But I think we're still safe. Yes, I still have a level 200 conjunction, but yeah, Warframe devs are cool. Yep, I agree. I mean, playing Soulframe, I see similar vibes. Oh my god, I will say I am excited, but I've got to play Warframe, chat. I think I'm just burning through normal relics, or excuse me, radiant relics. But don't worry about it. I'm gonna do my best to drink more water, but yeah, I gotta start grinding more Omnias, dude. I struggle a lot. I've been burning through Steel Essence like crazy, just buying a bunch of Kuva. I feel like if I hit 1 million Kuva, I might chill out, but like to me, there's never a big enough threshold on total Kuva amount. Like you could burn through all of it quicker than you could ever imagine. That's the reality. That's the end game. If you want to know what a guy like me does at the end game, it's like roll some crazy god roll. But it's for like weapons that it's actually going to work on. And that's why I've actually been thinking about going through my list, because I've increased my list. Obviously, like I've logged in enough days that I've passed what, day 1000 or whatever, and then from there, ooh yeah, you see that? From there you get like these evergreen, so you get like some caches, and you get like a ribbon cache, and it'll increase your total ribbon count. And yeah, they did like a script pass, and yeah, I ended up with like 200 and something ribbon capacity, so that was just like free ribbons that I now have available. So I'm trying to spam that more. Have not used bubbles once this game. I've not used Aqua Blaze either, so I guess we could try and do that. Fine. Ugh, god. But yeah, you're seeing the weirdest shit you've ever seen. But honestly, I just spam the bubbles like crazy, but we're chilling. I mean, I've got 36,000 or 37,000, but I think I'm still getting hit enough for Arcane Avenger. Yep, that's true. Yeah, I feel like it's not necessary. I might use this guy as well. Okay, look at that. Nice and easy. Oh, look at these spores as well. Yeah, we might just lock in. I might lock in for like 10-15 minutes. But I'm chilling. Yeah, I mean, you got to relax a little bit. Right at the start, you got to warm up, get used to it, you know, start spamming the abilities a little bit more, but generally I don't think it's too crazy. You can make UI 1999 green color, yep. Warframe is lore accurate. Seen players hit 1 bill damage on Warframe like crazy, yep. Question, did you kill the secret alpha tank? No, I don't think so. I don't know if, I know there was, the last time I fought a tank was in an Archimedia, and that was fun. That was pretty ruthless, but hey, we lived, we survived. The squad we pulled up and we were ready for it, so I guess I'm chilling. Oh wait, where's this guy going? Oh, he is going this way. Okay, we are successful. This is maximum gaming, chat. We're literally just staying in this hallway the entire game, so this is what you want to see. This is peak Warframe right here. You just stay in the starter room for the entire game, and yeah, it'll be the easiest mission you've ever done. And where are we at? 721, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about just like burning this mission till about like 8:05, maybe 8:10, and then just seeing how long it goes, just to do like 2 rounds, 2 like pretty clean rounds as well. Like I'm fine with going a little bit long for both missions, just to have like some more time with the build. But I do like, you know, it's a little bit easier on me, and I feel like it's a little bit more straightforward to just do two rounds, just 2 separate builds, just show off kind of how it works. And yeah, we're definitely gonna put a dent into Dual Torxica, but yeah. It's the 60i Murmur boss. Oh, okay, I got you. No, I've never... Isn't that like a bounty or something? Or can you just do it whenever you want? It might be... I might have done it as a bounty, potentially. I'm not sure. Because if it's a bounty, then I think I've probably done it, but... Yeah, that boss fight's pretty fun. I will say, yeah, what a great health sponge. You know, like, you get the, yeah, you get the fucking fragmented one as the final boss of the Archimedia, and you feel it, bro. Like, the whole squad is rocking. They know what they're doing, and I'm glad that that boss does have a little bit of leeway in certain regards, but come on, where are you, bud? Where are you, buddy? Oh, it's Mania. Okay, chat. Let's do the meme. I hereby sentence you. Yeah, there you go. Goodbye. Yeah, that's void. That's a little bit of void strike jail. Yeah, if I can't shoot you in the face, then I am forced to do it. I don't always like to do it, but when I do it, anyway, excuse me. I'm losing it a little bit, but the acolytes are some of the best. They're some of the silliest to have fun with. Like, they really do kind of rock. So. I think we're chilling. We got the damage. Okay. Looking good. Ooh. Alright, nice. That gets reset. I do like it. Turns red. That saves me a little bit, but yeah, I love bouncing these enemies. Isn't it just so awesome? That's exactly how you want to play it, right, chat? Yeah, I guess we're good. Good warm up, I guess. We'll get the 5 minutes in. I'm gonna take a second and drink some water. And I just have to be a little bit careful because I do have to pee in a little bit. So, oh, you steal my gun, you fucking bitch. Okay, let's just spam this. Oh, he's cooked already? Oh my goodness. Oh, and he's cooked as well. He's there, okay. Come on, where are you, dude? Oh, okay, we're good. So there's a solid 5 minutes. Yeah, I gotta say it, man. I'm not using DLSS anymore. I'm not using any kind of AI upscaling. This is just like native gameplay, and it runs better. Like, I don't know what it is, man. I was like doing bounties. What room is this? Oh, this is a good room. This is a good room. I think we might be safe. I think the next spawns would potentially be in the next area, so let's get a move on. Let's kind of get it all set up, but I think we're good. I'm gonna reset this a little bit and get moving. Okay. All right. Yeah, I gotta say it. I have a feeling that they're gonna add some Holvania Omnias, and I want to see, it's got to be the double Hell Scrub. Like, it just has to. You know what I mean? I want to be able to just be like a Scaldra Hell Scrub is like so much fun. You know what I mean? Like, you still get a little bit of Tech Rot, but just I love like fighting the Scaldra is just so, it's so crazy and hectic, and there's a lot of shit happening at once, and I don't know, I think it's sick. But we're looking good. Dude, these I swear to God, man. I see it and it's just like, the other thing that I don't really like about the cold status is that it does like slow these enemies down. So I'm having to like run to where they are versus them like kind of running towards me. So I do feel that a little bit, but you know, as the spores will spread, then you can kind of follow them through the area and they'll spread the other direction, and you can just allow the spawns to come towards you. So I am trying to dump more of the bubbles, but yeah, I don't know how many bubbles do I shoot out. Well, let's just recast this. Alright, I'm not exactly sure. Was it like 4 or 5 bubbles? I don't think it's a crazy amount, but it seems like a pretty good number. Oh, my boy's down, but I snagged what, 3 health orbs, and he's almost chilling. Okay. And he's back. Oh my goodness. Easy clap. Keep moving. Alright. Ooh, look at this, dude. Yeah, I guess I am. You know, if I'm gonna claim to be a bubble spammer, I might as well. Oh, does it only activate? Does it only work on one group at a time? Like, I can't spam multiple bubbles? No, it should like keep going into a crowd and. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Talk about energy efficiency. I mean, it was at 25 energy. This is nuts, man. This is a great frame. This is easy to keep at 20, like half energy. Dude, I like have to spam my abilities. Oh, I need to cast my 2. Dude, and I'm like like if it's a mosquito, I'm like already invincible to it. And like now, dude, this is nuts. All right, chat. Look at this. Nice and easy. I'm feeling pretty good about this. What'd you think of Equinox Prime, man? Dude, Equinox Prime is awesome. What did I miss? So, hang on one sec. There are 3 computers. You need to hack all 3. Then you get the Alpha Tank. Oh, okay, I gotcha. What's a good Prime to get as a beginner to mid-game? A good Prime. Here, I'll think on that while I read the rest of the... What's your favorite enemy faction? I like Scaldra and Murmur. Yep, I would agree. Those are probably my top 2. What do you think of Equinox Prime? Yeah, I mean, I just spam MAME. That's my whole Equinox build. But, good Prime for probably, I would say Mesa, honestly. Very easy. Very easy exalted weapon. I'm gonna run around. Where's the... I want to see if I can spam some of these. Yeah, we've got 58 meters, so I'm gonna hit this real quick. See if I can get them into this big room, and then we should be chilling. So yes, this is the middle room, but Rest Primes, I propose Mesa Prime. Yeah. I think Mesa's probably the most powerful. Obviously it's something that's out right now is the important thing. So like you could get Wisp. Wisp is out right now. You could get like Hildren. Hildren is pretty good. I mean, you need to like put some buffs together, but oh, there's the spawns. Okay, we're moving. We're moving, chat. Don't worry. We've just got a little bit more time before we get some more life support in this room, so I think it's about time. What are we at? 10 minutes? I think it's about time we bonk. Yeah, these guys are moving a little bit slow for me, so I think we need to do some bonking and potentially land some better hits as well. What's a good prime weapon for late game? Well, obviously, like for late game, like it's Incarnins. You know, Incarnins give you infinite ammo in a way that's like very powerful. I use it. I benefit a lot from just that fact in like Archimedias. Like they're really powerful for that. But this guy is feeling goofy, and he needs to say goodbye. Yeah, I'm kind of not. I don't know. It's doing pretty good. Oh, we're at 5%. Oh, I'm gonna fail this. Oh, this is unfortunate, chat. Yeah, we're gonna fail it. All right. Well, I guess there you go. So that's how you call it. Looks like I I suffered a little bit in the end. I don't know what happened to all the enemies. They might have been cold spored. Chat, I have a theory. I have a theory that they got frozen and then they just didn't come to me. So that's my thought right there. Don't worry. We'll just go in with the same build. We have a lot more time to spend with this build. So I guess that was very concise, but we should have a different Omnia as well. Wait, I got two double formas. I got 2 double forma blueprints. Oh my god. Oh, I also missed JC Espinoza. Yeah, I think I said that right. JC Espinoza 434 for following on TikTok. Yeah, I got to start just like reading the TikTok chat, but I got to see in everything. Killing Alpha Tank, you get an item, but only works as Steel Path. Oh, okay, I got you. There are 3 things. Okay, I should do that. So that's how you get. So that's why I've never got that item. Okay, I've done a couple tank fights, but I never got the item. So that makes sense. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'll be right back. I've waited long enough. What's the best way to make credits? In 1999, there's like these caches that give you 100,000 credits when you unlock them, and you can do them in like 3 minutes or something. So I'll be right back, chat. Appreciate it. Give me 1 sec. I live. Okay. Chill. So we just gotta see. I think it should have reset. Did it reset? What was it 16 minutes left on it? We might still have the same Omnia. No, we have a Void Flood. That's fine. I think I can survive a Void Flood. I don't think it's the craziest thing solo. Okay, let's see. Can you go to your spaceship customization menu to see if you have murmur hands? No, I don't think I have the murmur hands. Wait, let me see. Equipment. No. Wait, isn't it? No, it's backroom, right? Yeah, it's called backroom. Backroom, yeah. Landing craft. And then it's the Sumdali. No, I don't. I never did the hands either. Just shows you, right, chat? Just shows you what I'm doing. Yareli. Yeah. Well, I guess there's your answer. I mean, I'm learning though. I guess that means I do have to do it. Yeah. How do you do the 60 eyes? Is it just you can do it anytime? But yeah, we need to get into it. I can probably handle a Void Flood. You do not kill the Seal Pass 60 eye murmur boss. Yeah, no, I don't think so. But how do you do it? Like, is it just a normal version? Like, do you just do a mission in a specific way? Like, I mean, that proves it. I always thought it was a bounty that you just have a potential to do at any point. But yeah, there's your answer. Yeah, I wonder how scary it is then. I think you should. It sounds. I mean, I know that like Harsh has talked about it. Like you can just do it whenever you want. Don't end at 40. Oh, you just keep putting in more. Oh, you just do it again. Oh, that's cool. Don't stop at 40. You just keep putting in the Atropos probes and then they just keep going. Yeah, okay, I got you. I guess that was the assumption, right, Chad? All right. Well, I don't have to worry about a survival timer, but you know the failure timer on this mission is pretty lengthy, so I guess I'm a little bit better built. But yeah, you're seeing this, chat. This is so fucking lame. Just, I mean, the cold, you know, while it's slowing them down, it sucks a little bit. Just the fucking bouncing. I'm like, what are we doing here? What do we got going on? It's such a cool weapon, but it's got some weirdness, chat. It's got some goofy behavior that I don't like. Alpha Tank is more unique. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh, it's like actually a different fight. Like it's crazier. Dude, imagine you go into an Archimedia. Oh my god, I feel like that would just be truly evil. I wonder if you can even start the Alpha Tank fight in an Archimedia. That would be, woo, if you got big balls.
Think you got enough for now.
All right, keep moving.
Maybe feed it to a rupture.
Yeah, there's this weird period. The Void Flood is such an odd mission. It's not as bad as I once thought. I'm still willing to do it, but boy, is it just a strange beast. Just the way that I collect reactant, like, bro, if you could double the number of spawns, I would be chilling. But I think what I realized is you kind of like run around, pick up orbs, and a bunch of enemies start spawning and grouping up. And then once you've got all the orbs, then you can kind of run around and kill some enemies. And I'm still at 13%, 14%, so I got plenty of time. But you can see I'm like not even worrying about Aqua Blades. I'm like, what are we doing here? It's an oddly slow mission. You know, for an endurance, it is like, there's moments where it gets kind of stressful where like the meter gets really high, but generally if you can like manage it, like I'm not even bothering killing some of these enemies because I'm like, you know, I'll need to pick up some orbs. I'll get some more enemy spawns anyway, so I might as well just chill out. But yeah, I think we're looking good so far. I mean, like, this is the thing, is like, these are the missions that I'm actually playing. Like, I'm always kind of getting prime parts. Oh, I should have checked if I had void traces. I'm pretty sure I'm at max void traces. That's fine. That's the other struggle. That's radiance that I'm not getting. Like, it doesn't really matter while I still have radiance, but like when I'm just burning normal relics, like then I kind of want to power up every relic that I can. So that does suck, but yeah, we're at 737, so I'll probably take it a little bit longer and then we'll swap up the build. So we'll go for, you know, I don't know how many rounds this will be, but yeah, just this mission. Yeah, the speed at which you do it, the way you play the mission, just everything about it is just so like strange to me. You know, in when you play it in the circuit, it's like a complete joke. Like there's no difficulty. It's just a freebie. Like you just do it and then you're good. And yeah, it's a little bit weird in the Zeramin, but I definitely think that like because I do a lot of this stuff solo, then it can kind of look different. But yeah, I mean that's the thing, is like even a cascade is like a little bit easier to understand when you're doing it solo. Like there are definitely moments in a cascade that I hate the most where you're doing mostly Thrax killing and you're not really getting enemy kills, so you like fail to, you don't have your fucking galvanized buffs active, and you just don't have gun condition overload, and that is just very, very criminal. So still chilling here. All right, gaming. Oh, is there only one? Okay, nice. That's actually pretty good. All right, let's go pick up some of these orbs. Gotta snag some of these orbs, and then we should be chilling. So, yeah, I guarantee you I'm at max void traces. 155%. I'm at 1825. Well, I'm not at max, so I'm wrong there. I saw Leonardo. He says, hello, Omar. Everything good? Of course, yes, everything's great. Yep. No, we're cruising. I mean, we had a little oopsie. Ah, God. You hate to see it, but I will say that is kind of a thing for me, is especially in the conjunction survival, you like the spawns. The spawns is what you're managing.
I don't think you can carry anymore.
And then it's like, yeah, every 5 minutes, then you're chilling. But yeah, goodbye. Okay. My main man looking a little bit silly, but yeah, I gotta snag some reactant. I can't just like burn that thing right away. I could do it soon enough, but I kind of want to be a little bit patient. I'm trying not to waste my time, you know, like clearing the objective too quickly and then having to wait. I want to see the map. I want to see the amp you're using right now. Yeah, I can show you. So the amp is a 547, so it's the Cantic Prism, which is the first prism sold by Little Duck. It's the FOD Scaffold, which is the last scaffold sold by Onco. And then it's the Certus Brace, the one that gives you more crit chance. And that's the last thing sold by Little Duck. So the real secret is Magus Melt. So if I Void Dash 7 times, and then I burn all my energy and then cast abilities, I get like a massive damage buff. I get a crit chance buff and a damage buff, and it lasts like 8 seconds or something. So I can, yeah, it's enough damage. Like, this is what I talk about where like acolytes are kind of a joke, is that like if I'm in a bad situation, I can literally kill an acolyte with my operator more easily than certain weapons. So yeah, it's a little bit goofy, but yeah, you're bound to see it. You guys can troll me all you want in the comments. I deserve it, but I do like, you know, it's honestly kind of hard to fail a Void Flood. Like, you can see I'm at 30% Void meter, and I'm already at 7 reactant, so we're chilling. So it's really just a ratio of like reactant to meter level, and then making sure to be like collecting a bunch of orbs all the time. And yeah, you just know that when you have a full meter, then you know that you'll fill it up all the way. So just keep moving, nice and easy. Yeah, I guess the main thing is that I'm curious to see, because I like Hell Scrub is such a different game mode for so many reasons, that like it's so cool that like what you can do potentially is just still only stay in one room, and then what's gonna happen is like you're gonna spawn the life support towers or like the Hell Scrubbers in other rooms, but then eventually those rooms are gonna get, or those scrubbers are gonna get corrupted, and so you can do this thing where the Babao still gives you a decent amount of stuff. Oh, J Mac, shout out J Mac for subscribing over on YouTube, appreciate it, welcome in. Good to have you. But yeah, you can allow the Babaos to spawn, and they give you those you know, they give you a good chance at some life support, so you can still have the backup towers in case you need it, but for the most part you'll have this income of Babaos. And I realized that like just killing a bunch of Babaos was like such an easy way for me to do those Hell Scrub missions, and I thought it was just hilarious. So you kind of just defend the one room you're in, and that's it, and then you just allow the Babaos to spawn and get some practice killing Babaos. I like how the Babaos, yeah, they're so sick. You kill Void Ghost fast, yeah, it's critical. I keep Magus Melt active, so those Void Ghosts, they're vulnerable to amp damage. It's like the same as the Eidolon shield, so Magus Melt still just gives you more damage. So you just kind of hit it. You get 7, like you can keep the stacks active. I think it's only 15 seconds, so it might be a little bit crazy to actually keep that active, but I'm gonna actually kill these guys. So yeah, the Cantic Prism, that's the other thing, is that it's also basically just a full auto. Like, it's a burst fire, but yeah, with the changes, just a full auto, man. I don't care. They're the same. They function the same in my brain. Like, at a certain, if they have a certain amount of fire rate, and if they, you know, unless it's like a 2-round burst, but even like the Batacore is just a full auto. Like, it's crazy, man. But it's hard for me to point out a weapon where, like, I guess if it's a really slow fire rate, that's it. If it's like below a certain threshold, then I don't consider it a full auto. But basically all the bursts that I can think of that I actually use, like even like Sybaris Prime, when I'm charging the Incarnon, still kind of feels like a full auto, even though it's just like a duplex shot. Like, you have a fast enough fire rate that you just have to like click really, really fast, but I think you do have to actually click to make it work. Unless I'm mistaken. Well, I don't know. I guess the Zylock would be the same way if I remember right, but yeah, that's my Warframe trivia. Yeah. You guys could school me if you wanted to. Also, the Babaos like suck. They're like really annoying to fight, but if you have a certain amount of DPS, like there's a threshold when you're just fighting like normal Steel Path Babaos, like yeah, if you're in the simulacrum, you can get that shit up to like 200 plus. But yeah, this guy's just super goofy. But we're at 5 reactant already, so you know, still got a good ratio. I need to run around and collect a bunch of orbs now. But I'm feeling it. Oh, did not pick that up, but I can just void dash into them. That's it. Okay, chill. Nice and easy. I'm gonna probably want to kill some enemies. What do we got? 30%? What are you missing? Looking good. I don't know, man. I'm wishing I had more reactant, but obviously we're deleting B, and I'm at 8 reactant, so pretty good ratio. There's 9. Okay, so it looks like we're good. So we can just finish this round out, and then we'll be good. We might actually burn a bunch of relics with this, but I guess it's nice to see that I am actually burning relics properly. So, you know, I'll end up with... Should I just burn all of it? Maybe I'll burn like fucking 1,000 void traces. I feel like it's necessary, man. I need to have below half at least, but I try to still keep a little bit. I keep a little bit so that if I'm in a squad and somebody's looking for a specific part, like, I will absolutely just run nothing but that part. And then, yeah, if you want the next part, then I can look for that too, and you just run that. Nice and easy. Okay, keep moving. What about weak spots or not? It's, yeah, they are super annoying. Like, it's like the nodules on the tentacle or something. It's so strange, but, dude, honestly, sometimes I don't even shoot those nodules. I just fucking DPS him right in the like central mass, and I don't even care. Like, when I'm doing like you know, when I'm farming Codas or like doing the bounties or like just doing 1999 calendar stuff, then it's just like those babaus are just like basically a joke. Like, it's really just like the Archimedia babaus that are really scary, but even those can kind of get mollywopped. Like, there are some dedicants that have insane amounts of HP. When you're doing a stage defense, those guys have an insane amount of HP. But they're also very slow, and most of the time I'm just like obliterating them. So, in the sense that like they're like basically frozen and can't really do much to defend themselves, and they're just like a DPS test in terms of like you get to see a raw number of like how good your build is in terms of, like, your bro. I guess he has what? Damage reduction. He has a damage cap, so like so a lot of giga maxed out builds just won't be super effective, and it'll kind of negate a lot of really strong builds. And then not only that, he'll just have so much HP that, you know, it'll just turn it into a silly mess. But, you know, in I guess they show up potentially in what am I trying to say? In the survival, I think they can also be summoned in the Hell Scrub. Like, if that alarm rings and they go and it's allowed to ring and they are allowed to summon, then you'll get a Stormfall and it'll be a Dedicant, and I think they'll still drop the Thermian RPG if you want to have access to that. They still need to release the Thermian RPG as a weapon. They need to like change its stats. Obviously, they need to change its stats, but they should make it like a gas RPG. They should give it like all gas damage. I think that would be pretty cool. So you could just, not only is it a giant fucking AoE, but you also get this gas cloud that just is absurdly high damage. And obviously, like, I'm pretty sure gas damage does actually calculate elemental damage, so makes it even crazier. Babao leeches are bad. At least he hotfixed that. Yeah, that's true. Dude, they have not... Dude, Leech Eximus, or Leech Mechs. Leech Eximus Necromex. Those are still the same. It's weird how when I see them, usually they're Bone Widows. But, even still, that was hilarious. Like, dude, it was so funny. If you don't know, when you do an Archimedia and it's a mirror defense in the Deep Archimedia in Entrati Labs, if you summon the mech when the round ends and you have to like transition to the next area, then the mech will just automatically die and it'll still reduce the timer of the next round. And if you look in the fucking wiki, it says that in the notes. So that's just like canonized. That shit's just real. And dude, these guys, I mean, they were like a maxed out squad. They were all like legendary 4 and 5. and they would summon the mech into the actual mission every single time. And like, thankfully, it just meant that I just hung out and, oh, that's all the status effects. Holy fuck, how many status effects was that? That was quick. Yeah, electricity. Oh my god, that was, woof. I'm telling you, I am the quickest. I'm the quickest operator swap in the West. I'll be out of there in a jiffy, and then I'll be totally fine. So that's primarily what my health is for. It's just I have a brief window to swap into my operator and heal myself. But yeah, Aqua Blades from a Legasite, that shit's dangerous. But we're done. Like, the Void Flood meter is at nothing. So apparently Void Flood is a joke. Confirmed. But yeah, so back to the story. So they were summoning mechs into the actual mission. And like, I was chilling just dealing with the enemies while they DPS the mech. And I was like, okay, if you're gonna be, I was like, bro, just let them spawn or get the free kill. And they're like, no, I gotta prove it. I gotta show you, man. And then yeah, the third time they did it, they summon a fucking Leech Eximus, and of course they can't fucking kill it. And then yeah, the round ends, and the mech still dies, but like, because it was summoned during the round, I guess it didn't reduce the timer. Like, I don't think it might have still reduced the timer, but I just laughed that, like, hey man, you get a little greedy, and that's what you get. You start summoning some mechs. Summoning a mech is fun and all, until it's a leech. Yeah, you can kill most Eximus mechs, but until it's a leech. I guess I could burn some relics right now. Let's burn some frost relics. I could just continuously burn these. Okay, chill. Alright, let's do it. Let's just continuously burn them. Mechs with swords are easy mechs. Guns with bads. Yeah. Yeah, like the Bone Widow is a joke. Bone Widow has way lower defense stats. Yeah, that's it. Like 99% of the time if it's a Bone Widow. But if it's a Leech Bone Widow, even a Bone Widow as a leech, even a Bone Widow as a leech, that's what I'm trying to say, is like insanely dangerous. And yeah, it's really just how effective your squad is. How good are they at running around, and how lucky are they? Because sometimes it does just get down to luck that you stand on the heal pad and it's like a % heal every second. It's like the same as my operator heal. My operator heal is Magus Repair. So it's like every second that I'm in void mode, it heals all Warframes around me for like 25% per second. So pretty fucking goofy, man. Pretty silly. And yeah, it's a power heal for your whole squad. So if I can time it right, and somebody's in a fucking Archimedia and they're getting obliterated, that's why I started using Vazarin in Archimedias, because my squad, they were feeling it. They were in, some of these squad members are straight up in the trenches, dude. Like, they're going through it. They're like, I want those Archon shards. And I'm like, yep, I can feel it that you really want those Archon shards. And oh my god, man, that was a little bit criminal in certain regards, but that's why I take Vazarin. As you know, you get the instant revive, but you get 4 for your Warframe and 4 for your operator. So basically, you know, Guardian Angel. Also, I keep my Guardian Shell active all the time. Sometimes what I do, literally, is I'll just pop into operator, and then I can see the timer, so I can see whether somebody's shell has popped, and then I can also see how long the duration is on their shield regen. So the shell is like okay, like you can get like a couple thousand defense, but the real secret is that as soon as it pops, you get that Guardian break or Guardian like refill or whatever it's called, and then you get like insane amounts of shield regen for like 12 seconds or something like that. How many Archon shards do you have? I have more than 100. I don't know how many. I have a bunch of blues, and I have a bunch of, I only have Tau Forge. I only count Tau Forge at this point, so I have like 20 something Tau Forge blues. I think I have like 20 Tau Forge blues and maybe like 10 Tau Forge yellows, and then I have like 4 Tau Forge reds. But I have, I mean, the clout for me is mostly that like most of the prime frames in the game I've put all Tau Forged on. Like all the Tau Forge are maxed out. I've got a lot of blues in there. I've got a lot of yellows in there for like optimization factors, but you know, I've got shield capacity in there. I've got energy max in there sometimes, but whew, goodness, I gotta tell you, man, these void floods are pretty relaxing. But I guess we're already at 10 meter. So what time are we at? 20 minutes. We're pretty good pace right now. I'm impressed. We nuke these dudes a little bit. Come on, where are you? You're gonna spawn like really far away. This is cringe. It's incredibly cringe. Yeah, see, there's the bubble effect. So he still gets the bubble effect. And then I just gotta line him up like crazy. Oh god, that's risky. That's a stagger. Oh, this guy's cooked. This guy got the bubble effect. And then this guy's cooked. Okay, we're chilling. We survive. We live. Excellent. I'm broke from buying like 7 frames. Got any good plat grinds? Honestly, the Tennokai mods go for like 60 to 80. Like if you get Discipline's Merit or Dreamer's Wrath, I had a bunch of them farmed from just like doing alchemy omnias. I know arcanes are still pretty good. Like the Eidolon, I can't like, dude. I mean, dude, Harsh and Lua and Bahan and I think also lower stuff have been like grinding Eidolons, like Tridolons, like crazy, and doing the maxed out build and getting the time as fast as possible. And I'm like, honestly, like getting some of those Eidolon arcanes, I would look into which ones are the most, like maybe potentially like Avenger or Arachne, or like you know, the prime ones, obviously, like the you know, the other ones. Shout out Toastbusters for sending 5 roses, appreciate it, thank you. Oh god, you guys are the best, thank you. And that's the thing, is like, I think that it's nice, like it's kind of a return to omnias for me, chat. Like there was a while where I was doing dailies and shit like that, and I was like, nah bro, I gotta be grinding this shit. I'm also almost there to getting rank 4 Vox standing too. I need amp build. Yeah dude, I feel it. You're pretty close. If you can get to rank 5, then you can get the Certus Brace, and that's the main thing. But at rank 1 you get access to the Cantic Prism, which is essentially just like a full auto. And then if you have max rank in the Quills, then you can get the FOD Scaffold as your alt fire, and that shit kind of rips. So yeah, I guess I literally just spammed Torxica the entire game and did not need to bother with anything else. So it's a good showcase of Torxica, and I guess I had the other weapons, but you know, when I'm this maxed out, you kind of are just rocking and rolling. 757. I might go a little bit longer, just because like we did spend some time with the build, so keep moving, I guess. Still chilling. Oh no, I was at 1850, or I was at 1825 when I started this mission, so I've been wasting void traces for quite a while, so that's a little unfortunate. I guess I can just burn them during the mission, so I probably should just be burning them during the mission. Enemy heat weapons, not terrible. So I'll just run this a little bit longer, and then we'll be out of here. Maybe a couple more rounds. I mean, these rounds are going by quick, dude. They kind of have to go by quick, though. Dude, if I slow down too much, I'm cooked. This mission is over before it even starts. Well, I guess it already started, and I already did most of it, so don't know exactly what I'm saying. I guess this round is over, but I hear a lot of 777, 177, but I'm impatient as fuck. Yeah. So people use the scaffold because it's just like a giant AoE. I know people use it. Do people use it for Tridolon? I'm not sure, but yeah, personally, the reason that I use the 4, that's the only one that, well, obviously the 7 is the important one in the brace, so that one's like basically mandatory, but the FOD scaffold is like the only one for me that I consider to be like mandatory, because like the glaving effect, when you combine it with like Eternal Onslaught, Eternal whatever it's called, Eradicate, I think it is, then you get just like a massive, like it does so much damage to a huge group of enemies, and if you want, you can use Void Strike, and Void Strike will just make you nuke everything in a single shot, so it's very criminal. But I do like the 5 as the normal fire, so you're kind of seeing it now. It's just a full auto, so it just does insane amounts of damage, and it's easier to use. So that's the thing, is the first one you get is insanely high damage, but it's like a single shot. It's a semi-auto, and you can kind of feel it sometimes, so I do mention that. The Sentients have Tau element. Maybe we can get Tau mods and weapons when we get to the Tau system. That's a pretty cool idea. I like that. Oh, I missed Soulframe Deathstream is getting closer. I totally missed that as well. Apologies. Come on, let's do Frost real quick. Upgrade Relic. Come on, chill. I just need one for level cap cascade. Oh yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you can kind of see the other stuff. Dude, I gotta say, dude, I saw that Max has been spamming level cap cascade as well. I'm like, dude, that's fucking gamer, dude. But yeah, I end up like basically only doing Omnias at this point. Just because like I have so many relics that I'm still burning through, and I'm loving the surplus of Forma blueprints that I always have. Dude, I straight up, I have like 200 Forma blueprints. And obviously I only craft them once a day. I love getting the resources from Cascade. Yeah, that's the thing. And the Vosphor, like the amount of Vosphor that you can get from all those arcanes, like you can do whatever you want with that. You could sell those arcanes, but you could also just buy arcane packs like crazy. So, dude, I've honestly been thinking, but generally I'm way too impatient. I get up a lot. I try to stand up a lot and not sit too long. So like when I'm sitting for 2 hours with the stream, that's kind of one of the only times that I do it. So I try to be up and moving just a little bit more, just to keep my legs moving. So I don't know, man. There's a couple exciting streams that I want to come up where we might be sitting for a lot longer. Ooh, that was gamer. I love that. But yeah, I've been thinking about, you know, I've had the thought that like if I did, like if there was an Omnia that was a Void Cascade, I might just do one run and just see how long I can take it before I fail. And that would be it. Just do like the solo randomizer and just see how good my weapons can do. Hello, Cap Cascade is super fun. Yep, yeah, shout out IDK, appreciate it. But what else? Yeah, same here. I don't like streaming over 3 hours. Yep. That's why, like, when I do it, what I'll do is I'll stream in the afternoon and then I'll stream again in the evening. And so I'll do like 2 to 4 block and then like a 7 to 9 block, and then from there, you know, like I'll do the 2 to 4 block, and then yeah, at 4 o'clock, my ass gets up out of this chair and I don't sit down till like I finish dinner, or I don't sit down till I eat dinner, and I also am like doing a workout after that. So, dude, I've been dying to get back in the gym, bro. I've been dying to get another gym membership, so I want to think about that and see how that would work. So, still chilling. I guess we're at a little bit of a higher ratio, but I can just burn through this and that should save me. He's gone. Okay, and we're at 9 out of 10, so we should be chilling on that. I probably should speed up a little bit and just finish this mission. My orb is full. The reactant is full. Let's just hit it. All right. Where are we at? 802. Yeah, we got more rounds in us. Holy shit, this is C already. This is fucking nuts. Dude, I'm burning through this quick. Oh my god. Alright, chill. Yeah, this is goofy. I will say I also have Magus Melt in here, so that is giving me a massive damage buff. But yeah, already empty on that, so there you go. There's the power. Gotta keep moving for that crit chance buff, but still looking good. I guess I should chill out a little bit, wait for the shit to reset. There's a Frost Prime... Whew, excuse me. Frost Prime Blueprint. Oh my god. I like Corpus are worshipping money. Yup. I think that's sick. I love Parvos Granum, though. I'll say that. I think Parvos Granum is like one of my favorite characters. Wait, did I already have it selected? I probably could have just done it, couldn't I? Enemy. Sorry, chat. Apologies for that. But dude, I'm actually like using my hardware better. This is sick. My PC is running more efficiently when I don't have DLSS on. That's the shit that pisses me off, man, with Warframe. But it's kind of nice because you guys just get to see like native resolution, like no compression, or I mean, you see compression on like YouTube, dude. And I've been looking at the I mean, I hate that Twitch has the restriction. I can get it a little bit higher. I can get it to like 8,000 and it'll still allow it, but it kind of booted me off when I was above a certain point. But looking good. Keep moving. All right. Yeah, I guess we're here. That was pretty quick, so I can kind of just keep running around. We're at 30%, so still chilling. I want to kind of clear out these stragglers. They're feeling a little bit goofy. Just, you can't leave them alive. You can't leave anyone alive. You got to start at least trying to move some spawns, but ooh, enemy cold weapons. Love that. We get a little bit of a slowdown, it seems. Still chilling. Okay, look at this. Nice. Keep moving. Oh, Jesus. All right, chat. We got it. We got it in the bag. This is too easy. Oh wait, that's the Void Angel? No, it's right behind the Void Angel. I was like, I thought I was going crazy. I just ran up to the Void Angel and like, wait, did I actually just run up to a Void Angel just subconsciously? But no, I'm chilling. Come on, where's the elimination? I thought that was a, did I get no benefit from that, or I was a little bit too late to the party? I think I was too slow, but dude, I guess we get more Void Flood after this. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. How long have we been running? 30 minutes? I guess it's not too crazy. I guess we get more Void Flood, unless we get another Omnia, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say we're gonna get a little bit cucked. Oh, they're level 240. That's pretty sick. I like that. They scale up pretty quick, honestly. It's pretty gamer. It's kind of nice. I mean, nobody's doing a level cap Void Flood, I'll tell you that. Is it scaling up at the same rate as Cascade, though? That's kind of interesting. Dude, am I just like not seeing the benefit of the clearing the complications at all? This is looking a bit dangerous, but still chilling. Okay, nice and easy. We're only at 7 reacting as well, so that's not a good sign. Wait, are you seeing Marilena? Is Marilena just like jumping around? That's kind of weird. All right, chill. Let's pop this. So we can get some damage. Okay. Come on, man. All right, looking good. Where's my boy? This guy's 210. Okay, I see it. I see the vibe. Looking easy. Okay, I need one more and we're chill. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Do we have time for one more? Huh. Oh, it's scaling up fast. Oh, shit. I see that. Yeah, I don't think I'm clearing a bunch of that. I don't think I'm clearing that nearly as effectively this late into the mission. That's kind of nuts. I'm a little bit concerned, but still chill. Alright, he's cooked. He's cooked. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Oh, sick. There's 3 now. That's kind of bad. Yeah, maybe we should call it. I don't know how many rounds this was. Woo. Yeah, let's call it. I guess it's a little bit of a redemption, but you can see. These missions are just a little bit goofy, but yeah, there's a survival. I mean, pretty decent, but looks like unfortunately we burned a whole bunch of void traces for nothing. So that'll be the last one. I think that was pretty successful, but you know, there was some moments. There were some danger moments, but I guess it did scale up pretty quick. Oh, we're back down pretty far, but now let's get out of here. We've got some more builds to show off. I will say, dude, yesterday was crazy. Appreciate 353 likes on TikTok. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, yesterday. I just had a bunch of people in TikTok and they had a bunch of questions. They were wondering about different builds. And dude, you know, it ended up being like 20 minutes or something of just people asking for builds and I would show them off. So it was like I took a break between runs and yeah, they're like, oh, do hate, do Excalibur, and I was like, okay, and I was like, oh, this shouldn't take too long, and then I looked at like the time codes, and I was like, holy fuck, I guess they were quick about it, and so I just did them back to back to back. But let's do it. I'm ready for it, man. Dante, oh, that's sick. Dude, Sporothrix should have still moved. I don't know if I equipped it very much, but yeah, it should have still moved. Bassocyst. Oh my fucking god. I just get nothing but Bassocyst, apparently. Vesper 77. Okay. And I think Mire should be pretty high now. Yeah, Mire's at the top. Caustacyst. Okay, there you go. That's a good roll. How do I know what primes to turn into ducats? There's some that show up everywhere, like Bratton, Fang, Paris, Lex, Bronco. I think all of those show up in lots of relics. Like they're basically never vaulted. There's like stuff that's vaulted that you don't have access to anymore, but yeah, I would guess it's like I start with warframes generally, but obviously like getting certain prime weapon parts is pretty cool. But you know, if you're low MR, then you won't even be able to like craft those prime weapons. So yeah, I think we're chilling. This is Dante, 37% casting speed. Dude, this Talforged Yellow, if you see a casting speed Talforged Yellow, that shit is mandatory, bro. I kind of like need that. And then effectiveness on energy orb. So the basic build is just doing nothing but buffing, honestly. I'm getting Truculence with the Overguard buff, so that's pretty nuts. But yeah, it's just duration, a little bit of strength, also streamlined, so I've got a lot of efficiency to just be able to like spam infinite amounts of abilities. And it's useful in certain situations. I want to say that like I have an interesting setup of using Cascadia Overcharge on Noctua, because like you have Overguard and you won't be losing shields, so you'll always have overshields. Coda Bassocyst is a boombox. Yup, absolutely. What's the best way to get Endo? I think some of the later bounties, like the further you progress in the story, the bounties will give you a decent amount of Endo, so that's a pretty good source. I also do enjoy like Arbitrations is pretty good as well. But yeah, I've got the Vohm Invocation and the Zada Invocation, so this is just even more energy regen if I need it. This is just 10 energy per second. That's super useful, and you can just kind of have that whenever you want in case you need a shit ton of energy, but generally I don't really need it. But yeah, you can just activate this, do the alt fire, deactivate it if you want, and then yeah, you get Cascadia Overcharge, because as long as you have Overguard, then you'll also have Overshields, because you're getting a little bit of Overshield income from Augur Message, from the double Augur bonus. So yeah, when you're spending a bunch of energy on shields, then that's pretty good. Oh, Shadow Harsh, he says I just got hammer shot, so that's goated. Should I get some water? Hang on. Yeah, there's 4 buffs. You've got a shit ton of Overguard, which is giving you Truculence and also Cascadia Overcharge. You're getting what is it, Tragedy, which is the Expedite Suffering effect. Can you please explain how damage works? Why do the best ones for Steel Path with only... Wait. Am I misunderstanding the question? Can you please explain how damage works? Why do the best ones for Steel Path with only 240 attack do more? One that does 2000 does less. Oh, huh. It could be... Well, that could be a lot of things. Like, I mean, my Phantasma has 240. Oh, well, you're talking about a beam weapon versus like a, you know, whatever you're comparing it to. Like, a Phantasma always functions a little bit uniquely because it's a beam weapon, and so you can get some very criminal power. So yeah, it's more about how the damage is dealt sometimes. I think that's an important thing to understand, is that the functionality of a weapon is as important as the damage that it deals. Like, the fact that the Phantasma is a beam weapon and it has a tick rate makes it the type of damage that it deals very powerful against specific enemies. And you know, when they have more survivability, that can mean that because it's just ticking and ticking and ticking and ticking, it'll do better in those situations. So I hope that's a decent explanation. But yeah, chat, I mean, the thing that I'm excited about is that Dante's a pure buff frame. I didn't talk about the other buffs. Excuse me, I didn't talk about the other buffs. I didn't talk about Word Warden, which just summons Noctua at 50% damage, which is still Noctua, still fucking nuts. I'm getting 24. Yeah, 24. Wait, is that 240,000? 24,000 procs. How does that happen? Oh, 24,000 procs? I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. And then did I talk about the last one? The last one is Page Flight. And this is status chance and status damage. And that is very, very nuts. So, yeah, you've got viral. You just crazy buff. I'm basically just keeping the buffs active forever. That's all I do. And then Noctua. Yeah, I already showed Noctua, but, excuse me. There you go. Weird build in a weird order. I'm going to be spamming a lot of Bassocyst, but I'll try to use Vesper 77. But this is Cannonade with Elementalist and Prime Point Blank. So getting a lot. This is damage. This is also damage, but this is status damage. So I've got Fire and Blast. So this is 33% blast chance, 37% heat chance. Pretty fucking gamer. Pretty powerful. But yeah, with Primary Crux, you get a shit ton of status chance, and you're proccing a bunch of status that is starting at 20,000 damage, or you know, it's scaling differently, but you can think of it, that's a weird baseline that'll kind of even out. Tremor Prime is a V10 with a trigger, proving wrong. That's sick. No, well said. Shout out Daniel, welcome in. Oh, dude. Vesper 77. The other one I'll probably be spamming quite a bit. Oh, this is a fun one. This is semi-pistol cannonade so that I have a little bit of punch through in place of Hornet Strike. So I got rid of Hornet Strike. I got Elementalist in there for reload speed. I've got Merciless in there for more reload speed. And then it's just Leaded Gas, giving me 300% gas damage and 300% status chance. Super nuts. Lots of gas. Just a pistol. Like, the uptime is important. It's going to have a base fire or base reload of 2.3. So definitely cutting it by quite a bit. So that's saving me there. But yeah, real quick. Super spammable, land those headshots, 6-second duration on the Vesper. And then finally, Coda Caustacyst. One of the slowest scythes at 1, at base attack speed of 1. Still don't have a 60% valence. I know Eleanor just changed her shop and I didn't show. Yeah, I can show the amp build, yeah. It has built-in corrosive. And it's got blast and electricity. This is just a swinging influence build. And I've got the valence for electricity. Alright, let's do the amp real quick. Equipment. So the amp is, where does it show? Yeah, so there's a Cantic, Fod Scaffold, Certus Brace. And then I've got Magus Melt on Void Sling, 7 stacks of 30% heat damage. And then I've got Eternal Eradicate on Operator ability, 60% damage for amps. And on Energy Depleted, 180% crit chance. So with a base crit chance of 54, that just gives you 100% crit chance. Or over 100, and then Magus Repair on Void Mode. Heal Warframes within 30 meters by 25% health per second. So that means in 4 seconds, you will heal everything in the game. Now, there are certain things that will out-damage that heal, but you can basically out-heal anything in the game. AX52 with Primary Crux makes infinite ammo. Yup, exactly. Yeah, if I ever wanted a shit ton of status for priming, I would totally use that. I would watch you longer, but I have school. See ya, and hopefully I can join in one of your vids. Yeah, definitely. The amp itself, yeah. What do you mean the amp itself? That's it. There's no amp mods. That's it. It's just the parts that you choose. Here we go. One more time. Cantic Prism is the full auto. Fod Scaffold is the glaive AoE, and Certus Brace is increasing my crit chance, getting me to 54% crit chance. So that's it. There's no mods. There's just the stats that it has, and you can see the stats over here, but they're better seen than believed. See on top in Warframe. Yep, appreciate it, Daniel. Thank you. I think we're good, though. We've got the builds all set up. Yeah, we talked about everything. Yeah, let's get going. All right. What do we got? Any new Omnias? Anything better? No. Oh, I guess it's only been 30 minutes. Yeah, there you go. The amp parts. Okay, yeah, I got you. Cool. Yeah. All right. Then we're all chilling. Oh yeah, I need to burn a bunch of relics. Hang on, let's see. Oh, I can do it from this screen. Yeah, that's fine. I can do it from this screen. Okay. We're doing frost. Yeah, we got 2 of these. Okay, we'll burn these. And I think I have ember parts as well that I need. Let me see. Ember. Nope, those are all the ember parts. What else would that be? Rhino. Let's look at Rhino. There's Rhino Prime Blueprint. Okay, let's get started on some Rhino sets. Oh yeah, because I think Nyx shows up somewhere else now. You can get Nyx from... You can get Nyx relics from Void. Like, I don't know where. You can get it from somewhere. Oh my god. That's a deep cut. Maybe I'll look into that. And is it... Let me see. Let me just look it up. Nyx. Oh, I've got a decent amount. Valkyr. Is that another one? Yeah. I think Valkyr is another one. But yeah, I'm going to burn through all these Rhino relics and potentially snag you guys some Rhino parts. I know I have way more like Octavia parts and stuff like that, but does Soulframe have elements like Warframe? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it has electricity, like the Ode Tempest will deal voltaic damage on downed enemies when you stab them in the ground. And then like the the mini bosses can like coat their weapon in fire and like leave a fire AoE that like deals damage over time, and that shit's pretty dangerous. So oh, I think I forgot to mention in chat, but I did get Mora's hand. I got the rank 5 pact for Kith of Kings, so I'm really excited to try that out. I need some energy. I might drop down a pizza real quick. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. And every time you die in a Void Flood, you lose like a % of your Void shit, so I don't think I'm getting any energy for that. No. Alright. Let's start it off. That was unfortunate. Oh, what I can do and what I should probably do is just hit them with Noctua. So this is kind of where it's a little important. Oh, there's some red crits. Though that was 10 stacks. That's goofy. Alright, that's it. And then we just get the Overguard going. I'm going to try and collect some orbs as well. But we should be good. I think I'm safe. The funny thing is that Punch Through does actually make your shit a little bit better, but I'm just going to hit this and get this going, and then we should be safe. Okay. Now we're set. We've got the buffs going, so I am going to land another Noctua hit and see if I can get some more enemies going. So nice and easy. Keep moving. Oh, I was thinking that I should probably put on the armor strip shit for Noctua. I think that would go pretty hard. What is that? The Exilus? Yeah, I think I might do that. And I don't know if it would count if it just needs to like deal damage to count as a kill. But that would be just a little bit too criminal. Alright, looking good. Oh, it's a decent amount of energy per second. Oh, what was that? 4 stacks? Yeah. Not the best, but yeah, you can see the struggle for enemy density is a little bit real in Void Flood, but hey, I guess if I'm... Dude, I did 30 minutes and I did like 8 rounds or something. That's a little bit crazy. It might have been like 35 minutes, so it might not have been that much faster than pace, but it was looking pretty good. Anyway, let's see if I can get these buffs going a little bit better. Nice and chill. Okay, perfect. Now we're better. Now we keep moving. What am I missing? No, still good. Okay, chill. Alright, chat. Here we go. Looking good so far. I can max this out. We're at 9. Alright. Let's get it started. You gotta do it real this time. It seems like it's gonna get quite hard the further I get, so I might be at a point where I'm gonna struggle a little bit, so we'll have to keep that in mind. But yeah, Bassocyst is gonna be a little bit too silly. But yeah, I think Crux is like one of the best additions to the game. I think it's so powerful, and I love, yeah, making that Crux video was really awesome. So still chilling. Okay, keep moving. Nice. Look at this. I guess that's all for now. I'm maxed out on Reactant. I'm maxed out on Orbs, so I should probably just finish the mission, reset it back to 0, and I'll hold off on the spawns a little bit. I'm gonna try and wait for the reset and see if I can survive that way, but you know, looking pretty good so far. All right, keep moving. Nice, looking easy. Chill. Okay. Come on, I think I can land some hits. Where is this guy? Where is this little dude? Oh, there you go. You're done for. You're cooked from the very beginning. Okay, and then just down a hallway and you're good. Okay, there you go. Back. First round complete. Let's get some Rhino parts, chat. Good vibes. We're getting some Rhino parts today. I know it. I've got a good feeling. The streamer luck is going to come in clutch. What do you think about Warframe Baby and how Steve made a joke real and shows digital extremes is unpredictable in a good way? I think that's sick. Wait, what are you talking about, like Jade? No, I think that's what I love about DE is that it is just it's a way for them to play around with ideas. It's like somewhat of a sandbox for them to like come up with cool concepts, and they have an engine that's like very efficient, and oh, it's violence. And you know, like I don't think there's a lot of other games that allow you to scale up to level cap and for that shit to be like viable and fun and cool, and like that enemy scaling does just exist. And that's just how it works. Did we get the buffs? Oh my god. This Trokar bullshit pissing me off all the time. Constantly, man. What was that number? Wait. Alright, chill. Be patient. I think I need to activate both of these guys and then we'll be good. I'm at max overguard, I think, so I'm probably set on that, but I did get all those buffs going, and I think I am going to hit this and snag 2 people. Oh, you fuck. Yeah, I think I do want to put on that Exilus. I think that would go pretty hard. Because it would, like, buff the heat damage, I guess. Alright. Yeah, let's try and snag a couple more people. Oh, that was lame. That sucked ass. I hated that. But we instantly charge it back up, and then good to go, chat. Simple as that. I need to keep moving. I'm not fully loaded, so there you go. Chill. Okay. Whoop. Oh, I think that was good. I think that was good. That was 7. Okay, we'll chill. We'll chill for a little bit. I don't think I need this. No, I'm at 40. I'm at 40,000, so good to go there. I've got 30 seconds on those buffs. Okay. So let's get those refreshed. And there you go. This is kind of my actual Dante gameplay. I'm not necessarily always spamming Noctua. I mean, this is obviously a really weird mission in general, but hey, maybe you see me. I might swap to Vesper for a little bit. I guess we'll do a couple rounds. Like, I can do rounds real quick with this, so yeah, pretty easy. But I guess you can see the energy efficiency coming in clutch. Like, actually having that extra efficiency is saving me a little bit in terms of like the extra duration and the extra efficiency and the energy regen that I get from my Noctua as well. That's all pretty important. So I think it's more efficient to just activate it, do the alt fire, and then deactivate it. I think that's mostly what I'm going to be spamming. Oh, yay, more rally content. Love my fish call. Yep. Unfortunately, it was the start of the stream. You did miss it. That was the first run that we did. This is our second run where we're playing as Dante. So if you do want to see the Yareli content, you can watch me fail a conjunction survival and then succeed out of Void Flood. So that's available on YouTube if you just scroll to the beginning. So I literally just spammed dual Coda Torxica the entire game. So what I will say is I love how much love there is for Yareli. Like, it's rare. Like, I don't... Like, people that love Yareli are a lot more positive about Yareli than most other people are about, like, the frames that they love or their mains or however you want to describe it. Like, I think that's like, the Yareli fan base is the best. They take top dollar. If you're a Yareli stan, I think you're awesome. That's what I've learned, is that in general, they're sick as fuck. Oh, but I get the casting speed buff for the buffs as well. That's fucking gamer, dude. That's a little bit criminal, but still chilling. We're over the margin. Oh, it's Rupture Decay. Oh, so I don't want to be burning this. This is a waste. I just burned that for no reason, because if I can't clear it, then I can't clear it, chat. Anyway. Good to go. This is full, so I should be safe. Alright. Let's do it. It's decaying. We're good. Don't worry, chat. We got it. Come on. Down a hallway, dude. People hate Kome. Other people love Kome. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Kome, like, anybody that's a Kome main, I feel like that's the GOAT right there. Alright, let's activate this. Nice. Easy clap. That was a solid one. Oh, this guy's cooked. Cooked from the very beginning. This is just silly, man.
But if you can't,
alright, nice.
marked extraction point.
Okay, chat. Keep it moving. Should be safe. Okay. Clutch, dude. Look at that. Another Nyx chassis. That's exactly what I wanted. Fuck yeah. Right, guys? Do I swap to Vesper for a little bit? I think I might swap to Vesper. I think you guys deserve it. Let's see if I can spam Vesper properly. Vesper is a bit of a struggle sometimes for me, but I think I can manage. I think I can survive. Oh, I need to refresh some of my buffs. Let's do this. All right. 1 and 2. All right.
Think you got
There you
enough
go. Get
for
it
now.
started.
Maybe feed it to a Rupture.
Dude, I might even put on steady hands. I did get primed steady hands. Kind of hilarious, but I think with a weapon like this that deals so much damage, I don't know if I necessarily need pistol ammo mutation. Although I do actually kind of dump the bullets pretty frequently. Like, I'm surprised how fast I can shoot this weapon. Obviously, like, the fire rate is locked, but the base fire rate is still pretty fast. So, like, it was mostly just the reload speed that I had to compensate for. And then once I did that, then I was totally fine. So, let's see if we can land some juicy shots. I just need to land one headshot every 6 seconds. But I might as well at least try and land only headshots. You know, it's like the whole thing, like, the fire rate doesn't really matter to me because I'm just shooting for headshots only, and then you're kind of spamming it like crazy. Oh, look at that chunk, dude. Look at that gas damage chunk. That's fucking nuts, man. Alright, keep it chill. Oh, don't miss that. That guy is all head. Excuse me for that. Alright. Yeah, I find myself putting my pinky on the mouse pad when I really shouldn't. I can kind of glide a little bit easier when it's off, so that's a bad habit of mine where I like slow down how quickly I can move my mouse, and then therefore I just play worse. So keep moving. Totally chill. Nice and easy. Alright. Boom. Back to square one, and that's all you gotta say, man. You can land some decent shots. Like I said, you just need one headshot every 6 seconds, and then you get the buff. And then you're totally maxed out, and you can get some super duper criminal gas procs. And this is the nice thing, is that you know, I just put on Cascadia Overcharge. I thought about putting on like Merciless and seeing how that would work, but I think I have to get kills with the weapon for that to work. So, you know, Cascadia Overcharge is just always active as long as I have Overguard. So it's an Overguard Overcharge. It's a totally maxed out skill. I don't know if you guys know it. Alright. Dude, I was using Cascadia Overcharge on Jade. I did like a one Tridolon, and I did it with Jade, and you know, it was fun. I did it with Nell Prime. It's just the weirdest setup you've ever seen. And I was kind of soloing, you know, I was doing all the work for the whole squad, so it was kind of nice. I just did it in a public and gave somebody a free Tridolon, I guess. And, you know, Jade was kind of putting in work for keeping the things alive, but, you know, she was struggling a little bit, but it wasn't crazy. Alright, I want to see how much damage this guy does against Torment. Oh, did he reset it? Oh, that's pretty pitiful. But that's kind of understandable. Like, certain mini boss class enemies will have you know, like different resistances and different damage attenuation numbers and stuff like that, so they do function a little bit differently, and it's important to understand, you know, I guess, like, kind of how they function and what kind of things they're weak to and what kind of things they're strong to, and like also what kind of damage they deal, obviously. Like I'm gonna comment about Nef Anyo having a brother you missed. Oh, really? Oh, I remember Nef Anyo has a brother, but I don't know where I know this dev stream. Yeah, I couldn't tell you, man. I know that Nef Anyo and Parvos Granum have something, but yeah, that's news to me, I guess. There's a lot of Warframe lore that not only do I not know it, I don't really give a fuck about knowing it, if I'm being real. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. There you go, goodbye. Yeah, apologies.
I have opened an escape lift for you. Use it.
That should be it, though. Yeah, we're all caught up. Okay, we're good. Oh, I'm still taking damage. What am I doing? I was, like, literally just standing still. Fuck, man. Yeah, sometimes the swapping back and forth and the reading the chat can make me struggle. It is bound to happen. You know, I get in the yapping spells. I just start doing a little bit too much of it and kind of start losing my mind, and you know, the gameplay does get a little bit in the flow state, so you see it. When I have to lock in and get headshots, then I guess I lose it a little bit. I lose the chatting ability, so apologies there. Oh, I feel like it is just bound to happen with me. You know, I get so ADHD with it. You know, like, I don't think I would ever. I don't give a fuck if I'm diagnosed, but it's just the vibe of just like going back and forth and talking and all that stuff. But yeah, that's a Warframe lore that's lost on me. The Warframe lore, the only lore that I've ever cared about is when I leveled up Necroloid and I got to listen to Intradi's journal and just like hear his journey into the void. I thought that was like so sick. So that's like the only, you know, there's the basic story that I understand. Like you can kind of understand how it works, but where the fuck, where am I going? Oh, I see, over here. Excuse me. All right, keep moving. Nice. Chill, okay. Yeah, I do appreciate just like being nice about it and just being like, hey, you missed this comment, and then I'll just go look for the comment. If I know his brother's name is Durf Anyo. What the fuck? That's so... What era of Warframe is that from? How old is that name? What the fuck, man? That's top tier. Top tier Warframe facts. Where the fuck is that? Okay, we're chill.
I think you're carrying enough.
That's peak Warframe facts. Alright. Chill. Oh, you fuck. Still chill. Okay, keep moving. Let's burn this, and then we can get going a little bit. We're at 5 reactants, so doing pretty good there. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. There you go. There's a chunk. There's a nice little gas chunk. Excuse me. Fuck. All right, looking good. I could use more energy regen. Holy fuck, my efficiency is actually coming in clutch. Who'd have thunk? You never would have guessed it. 2 stacks. That's really awesome. Oh, it's not charged? Oh, that's sick. I love that. Okay, that's giving me a little bit of energy, so I'm maybe saving myself, but yeah, very energy hungry. I gotta run around and pick up some energy orbs, and then I should be chilling, but he's a super tall guy. Just type the name Durf Anyo to see him. Yeah, give me 1 sec. Okay, we're done here. Okay. Oh, I need orbs, dude. Fuck. I need orbs, bro. I need orbs. What am I doing? I missed that orb. I completely just... Woo! I'm struggling. I used to be better at this, chat. I used to be able to keep up. Earlier in this stream, I used to be able to keep up. But I'm slowing down already. Fucking... Oh my god, with these trocars. I swear to god. These fucking trocars. Woo! Yeah, I'm slowing down for real, dude. I'm slowing down for real. Not only am I failing to yap, I'm failing to fucking play Warframe apparently, so there's no excuses for this, chat. This is just bad vibes all around. I gotta do nothing but collect orbs. This is just the orb hunt 2025, so I'm just gonna keep my overshield active and that's it. Overguard active, excuse me. Alright, chill. Just max it out and then be done with the mission. This mission needs to be over. Oh, you fuck. What, they go away? Oh my god. Okay. We're chill. I can get out of here. Okay. We can look up Durf Anyo. See what you're talking about. Yeah, I have no energy too. It's so fucking annoying. Alright, chat. How long have we been going with this? Couple rounds, I guess? But still chilling? Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, we're suffering a little bit in terms of buffs. Oh, you I swear to god. With these guys being invincible every 5 seconds, this really pisses me off. Come on, land a headshot, you fuck. There you go. Okay, chill. Nice. Come on, man. There you go. Goodbye. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to lock in a little bit. The headshots. Oh, the headshots. Oh, the fucking headshots, bro. Honestly, that's why I'm slowing down. That's the only reason. It's just landing headshots. That's it. Alright. Yeah, I burn all of my overguard. Yeah, maybe I'm not spamming. Maybe I am actually spamming Bassocyst. Alright, you had a good run with Vesper, but yeah, maybe we'll use Vesper in another situation, but yeah, let's Google Durf Anyo and we can see what that looks like. Yeah, it's gonna be Bassocyst only. Unfortunately, chat, I need the brainless gameplay. I need it to be truly corny. Alright, let's look up Durf Anyo. Oh shit. Oh, that's... Oh, wait, what? Oh my god. A derp on you and nerf on you. Oh my god. So, oh, what the fuck? This is crazy. What is this article? Devstream 30. Oh my god. That's crazy, bro. What the fuck? That's like the deepest cut. That's like well, holy fuck. Yeah, if you wanna win at Warframe trivia, I guess that's how you do it. That's deep in there, bro. Apologies for the phrasing, but I feel like I was leaning into it a bit too much. All right, we got to get out of here. We got moving to the next area and collecting some fucking orbs, bro. I'm losing it, man. All right, chill. Nice and easy. Keep it up. Come on, man. Looking good. Okay, feeling a little bit better, but I don't know. We're chill. We're chill. Pop this. Got it going. Okay. Goodbye to this guy. Oh, he's getting corrupted. Okay, I'm out of here. All right. Oh, this guy is already at max. Yeah, I got to burn one of these. Okay. Let's burn A, and then we'll move on. Still chilling. Yeah, I'm caught up. Okay, looking good. I don't know where I know his name. Yeah. Yeah, that's the deepest cut I've ever seen. That's crazy, man. All right, let's do this into this. Maybe I can get some good numbers. Ooh, I saw 1 million there. That was pretty sick. 4x. That's okay, I guess. All right, looking chill. Keep moving. Yeah, you know, just having built-in slash is just kind of nuts on this weapon. So, oh, I need to pop this too. Oh, I guess I can put viral stacks on them, can I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do that. So I might as well. There you go. There's a decent buff. That's all I need. And then we do this. Activate that. Swap. Do the other one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Excuse me. And then I'm going to pop another one of these. Oh, don't even have it active. That sucks. Okay, chill. I guess I can keep Noctua active if I have it like this. Oh, yeah, it's per bullet, I think. Yeah, so I can keep it active if I want to. And I can just swap to it. Pop this. Swap back. Give myself some overguard again. Come on, dude. I'm trying to snag you. And I'm also trying to snag this because we're at a pretty... Oh, it's Mania. I wasn't even fucking paying attention. Oh, my God. No wonder I couldn't shoot him in the face. I am a moron. Okay, Void Strike it is. Void Strike jail it is. Okay. Where are you? Get fucked, dude. Get fucked. Get out of my life. I do not have time for Mania right now. I have orbs to collect, and I have reactant to collect, and I have... Nope, we're chill. Open meat derf on you, yeah. Yeah, because I just saw concept art, so I guess that's the extent of the knowledge of derf right now, so... Maybe at some point in the future, derf will be added, and that's when the game will be perfect. We're at 43. Yeah, we've got time for a couple more rounds. Oh, come on. You love that shit. I have no overguard. Okay, chill. Okay, snag this dude for a zillion. He's feeling silly. Nice. Pop him, pop him. Okay, chill. Oh, and they're all cooked. Okay, wonderful. So we survive a little bit better. Goodness gracious. Yeah, there's 5 rounds. Yeah, we probably got time for 2 more rounds, maybe potentially 3. So I will mention it. Yeah, I do have a Discord if you guys are interested. Link to the Discord is in the profile on TikTok. It's in the About section on Twitch. And the description on YouTube. It's in the description of all my YouTube videos. And in the Discord is a community raffle. So all you have to do is join the Discord. You'll be entered in automatically for your first month. And then future months, you just got to show up, say hi. If you send a message in that month, then I have a little spreadsheet. And I keep track of that. And then, yeah, you get entered in the raffle. And then to go along with that, there's also a community showcase. And the deal with that is that if you submit to the community showcase, number one, you can submit for multiple months. So you can, you know, send in a couple builds or fashion or whatever, and then not have to worry about sending a message every single month. But also, when you do submit to the showcase, you will get a second entrant into the raffle. So your name will be put in twice, whereas everybody that just puts in, that just sends a chat will only be entered once. So yeah, if you're willing to put in the effort of submitting something, and I will say if you submit something, it should go in submissions or builds or fashion. It should not go in general. If you submit something to general, if you post something in general, there's no guarantee that I'll see it. So if you do post something in general, you should go in and upload that also in builds or fashion, just so I can see it, because you know, general gets insanely bloated, and things move by so quickly that I miss a lot of stuff sometimes, and I'm not always able to snag it. So, you know, I know that the longtime guys know all about that, and they're submitting stuff everywhere, so I can see it. And that's the important thing, is that you know, get involved and you can get some free stuff. You'll win a Prime Warframe set, you'll win a max rank Acolyte Arcane, and you'll win either 3 or 4 Veiled Ribbons. So very powerful there, but still chilling. Keep moving. Okay. I like it. I'm liking it. We get a little bit of damage going, but that's kind of all I need. I need a little bit more orbs, and then I'll be chilling. But I'm at a good KPS. I actually have some decent reactants, so we're kind of fine there. So I can just run around and grab some orbs, and that'll be about it. So feeling pretty good about this. Okay, nice. Okay. Pop up here, grab C, and then I need 3 more reactants, so we should be chilling. Alright, I don't think I've activated any of my buffs this game, so I'm definitely thinking about doing that. Alright. Alright. And 1 more. Yeah, quite expensive to keep that active, but hey, if you can manage it, then you can manage it. Regenning a pretty decent amount of overguard. Holy shit. I don't know if it stacks per kill. I don't think it does. I think it's just one go of it. So looking pretty good so far. Nice. Okay. There you go, dude. Okay. Keep moving. And that's it, dude. Oh, I guess I need 1 more reactant, but that's fine. I can snag 1 reactant. That shouldn't be too hard. I guess be a little bit gentle. Just find a corrupted dude and kill him, and that should be all I need. And then, ooh, I actually let my overguard decay. That sucks. Come on, where's this reactant when you need it? There you go. Okay, beautiful. Oh wow, I have no energy again. That's sick. I guess I have just enough enemies to get reactant, but not enough for me to have energy. So, boy, do we love the Zeramin, right, chat? Such cool game modes, right? So much fun. Okay, chill. We've got the overshields again, but we don't even have the actual buffs, so not really doing a lot for me, but yeah, still chilling. Can you look up Dr. Tangus? He made the ghouls and made Vahak very angry. Yeah. Dr. Tangus made the ghouls, yeah. We not have Vahak, yeah. Alright, let's look it up. Dr. Tangus. Ooh, what the f... Oh, the Grustag 3. Interesting. Counselor Vahek. To create the Grenier Ghouls. Interesting. Alright, chill. Keep moving. Dude. Oh, at a good margin. Where are we at? 2 already? Should I just head over? I wish I snagged more energy orbs. I feel like there are energy orbs on the ground. I'm just not really getting access to them. There's 1, but yeah, I guess you guys can see why I have so much efficiency. That, chat, there are very many moments where I'm not making good use, or I'm not able to get the amount of energy that I really want. And like this mission, just, if it isn't weird enough as it is and pisses me off so bad, like just another reason, you know, just the Zeramin in general, just fucking annoying. And there's not really a lot you can do about it. It's like just spawn rates and, you know, movement speed of enemies and stuff like that. Like, I bet if they sped up enemies, you might survive a bit better. But, yeah, let's get some good energy coming in, and then we should be chilling. There's a comic about Vahek and Dr. Tangus. Oh, okay, I got you. So that's where that Image comes. Okay, that makes sense. Dude, that's once again. I love it. That's sick. It's cool as fuck. I will say, I should have this active. Yeah, I should just shoot this. And then build it back up real quick. Yeah, build back up. Okay, swap. Good and good. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. We've got the energy coming in. I'll try and activate my abilities, but they are pretty costly. But I guess not too costly, and then I can just swap to the Noctua if I see a good situation for it. But yeah, dude, I'm pretty impressed. I'm glad I can keep it at a decent margin, but I think I am struggling a little bit. But yeah, look at this fucking enemy density. What is this? There's like 5 enemies here. What are we doing? Am I needing to collect orbs again? No, we only have B. We have B and C. Okay. We have B and C, so let's go clear out B real quick, and then I'll wait for some enemies to spawn. It is the strangest, like, gameplay loop I've ever seen. What is the timer? I don't know how long the timer is. Alright, do we have enough enemy density? Not even really enough. Not even really enough. Okay. We're at 51. There you go. There's a good run. Okay. Get it going down a hallway. Nice and easy. Okay, clutch, swap, and you're good. Okay. Dude. I don't know. I'm pretty impressed. I think I'm just repeating myself at this point, but I am going to call it in a little bit. I think this will probably be the last round.
Has completely saturated this area.
I maxed it out. Thank fucking Christ. Oh my god, I may live this. I may just survive. 232. I guess they're scaling up pretty quick already. 219.
The relic has been cracked open.
I need a little bit more orbs and then I'll be chilling. So yeah, stressful in a way that can be a little bit hard to describe. Oh, do I not see the timer? Well, where the fuck is the timer? I thought there was supposed to be a little countdown timer that tells me how long I have before I die, but yeah, I think I'm going to call it here. This seems like a pretty good time. There you go. He's cooked. Okay, chill. Alright. Chill, and that's it. Alright. The mission's over, and we burned a bunch of Rhino relics, so did not get a single Rhino blueprint, which sucks. I guess we'll find out. Nope. Boltor receiver. That's sick. Okay. Well, I guess that's how it ends. John Prodman. You can meet him in the index. Oh, that's really? Wait, that's like one of the enemies? Oh my god. How weird is that? Alright, still chilling. I guess that's it. Yeah, excuse me. I appreciate you guys joining me. Obviously, Void Flood, weird fucking mission. Strange mission, but I guess I survived, so glad to see some level of success at least. So yeah, definitely join the Discord. If you've enjoying my content, you know, my YouTube channel has all my videos. I also have done some game reviews and stuff like that in the past, so oh, yep, I guess that's fine. But yeah, I guess that's all I got for you, chat. You can get a poster from John. Oh, that's pretty sick. Yeah, what do I say? I mean, tomorrow you'll see the same content. It'll be more Omnias or more dailies. I'll be doing 1999 calendar stuff. I'll do that, and then maybe some Entrati bounties as well. Or Entrati, yeah, bounties, that's right. This Friday is going to be Soulframe. I think I'm going to do a video about leveling, potentially. And then there might be a potential that there's a Saturday stream. I'll let you know. I'll get an answer tomorrow and see where they're at. So, yeah, I guess that's all I got for you, chat. If you did enjoy, obviously reach out, get involved however you can. If you're watching on YouTube and you enjoyed the video, I appreciate it if you drop a like. It does help out these videos. So, without further ado, that's all I got for you. Hope you guys have a good night. Don't stay up too late. Take care. I'm out of here.